What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a TTM recap, do the mail recap. I was going to wait till my Rex Kern came back because I believe he was sending me his copy of his book, but the post office, I believe, has lost it. Or at least they told me to go online and file it as a lost/missing package. It was on its way here from Greensboro, and it's been lost since. I mean, it hasn't showed up. It said it's still in transit, so who knows? So, but I got a couple more returns. I was away on vacation, and I had about 3 or 4 waiting for me when I got back. So, figured we just go ahead and go through these. My mom has about 5-ish returns as well. We'll get through those first, and then we'll get to mine. So, first one up is a 101 from Dave Justy, I believe is how you say his last name. I used to think it was Goosty, but I've primarily heard it called Gusty, or whatever I said the first time is what I've heard the most. So 75 tops. I think he signs in ballpoint or like a very thin Sharpie. I think he signed mine in ballpoint. But yeah, 101, no fee. There's the back of it. I think she asked him about playing on the Colt 45s, but I don't think he answered the question, which is, that's fine. So that one, first one of the day. And then she got Steve Trout on the 87 Fleer. I don't know why 87 Fleer did this a lot. They always had the logos like right on top of each other, almost on pretty much all the Cubs cards. I think one of them was like literally almost on top of it. So, but 87 Fleer and 83 Fleer, maybe right over his face. Those of you who do not know, Steve Trout was a pitcher, because you can't really tell here, just face shots. He's a pitcher with the White Sox, Cubs, and I might be forgetting somebody. I think a year or two ago, he wasn't signing, or he'd tell people to go to his website for signatures. But then I think he not recently, but started signing again. But he just adds this to every request now, I believe. I'm not going to read it just because I don't know how many people are interested in this. It just basically talks about his travel pillow and his Loosey Goosey magic ball. And by his pitching system there by Greg Maddux and Tim Hudson. So, if anybody's interested in this, you can go ahead and pause it and read it if you want, or if I gave you enough time to read it right there, and there you go. Next one up, Tom Grieve on this nice 75 tops. Always liked this color combo of 75 tops the best. The pink and yellow. It definitely looks like the 70s, and it just pops. When my mom showed me this, I was like, man, his signature hasn't really changed much. I mean, the printed autos are nice just because you can see like how much they've changed over time, but his is pretty much changed like none. Shortened up the Grieve a little bit, maybe like condensed it, but that'd be about it. There's the back when they used to put the maybe a little question there, and a little comic or whatever. Do they play baseball in Alaska? Anybody's answers? I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. Yes, there's a semi-pro baseball team up in Alaska, or used to. I don't know if it's there anymore. It could be. Might have to let me know on that. And I guess there's a question on the back of this one too, so go ahead and ask it. What is the name of the section of stands found in the outfield? Go ahead and think about that one. And the answer is the bleachers. I'm sure most of you probably would have gotten that one, but in case you didn't, there you go. There's your answer. She did ask Tom Grieve a couple questions. When you played American Legion Ball, did you get a chance to play at Shelby, North Carolina Legion World Series Stadium? He said no. I'm not sure if he was. Let's see. He was born in Massachusetts, so he probably, the only way he would have played down here is if his team made the World Series. And then she said, "Who did you play against that you enjoyed meeting?" He said Jim Palmer, Nolan Ryan, Brooks Robinson, and Vida Blue. Old pitchers except for Brooks, which it's a good exception there. I think, best third baseman of all time, I would say. I know some people may disagree with that, but her next return, and she has one more after this, is Gary Lavelle on the 82 Fleer, number 46, and 83 Fleer, number 46 as well. 2-2, no fee. I think she's doing the free ones first, and then she'll send out some of the players who charge. I think the only one she's gotten who's charged is Ryan Sandberg. So she asked, probably show the card first, Doug Rao on a 80 tops. Again, his signature hasn't changed much. Pretty simple. Doug Rao, I believe, is how you say it. I've heard maybe a couple other pronunciations, but it says Doug tied California League record with 21 strikeouts in a 9-inning game for Bakersfield, July 18th, 1970. So, man, he had a good start that day. Racked up 21 strikeouts. I think the record is 20 or 21 by, I think Kerry Wood tied it, if not set it. Can't remember what year that was, in the early 2000s. She asked him a couple questions. I think she asked everyone questions. Sometimes they answer, sometimes they don't. You guys know how it is. What pitcher did you look up to as a kid, and did you meet them? He said Lefty Burton, and he says yes, at Rome. I'm not sure if that's the Rome Braves or the place overseas in Europe. I'm not sure. I'm assuming Rome Braves would be my guess. And then, would you like to pitch under the new pitch clock rule? He said no. And then sign right there. Obviously a lot of people are mixed emotions about the pitch clock. I kind of like it just because the human rain delays were, definitely prevalent. Sometimes they take like 3 minutes for like 2 pitches. A couple years ago there was, how many times could like Billy Hamilton round the bases while somebody was taking time in between pitches. It was crazy. It definitely speeds up the game, but I don't really mind it. We'll get into my returns now. I think I have maybe about 8 returns or so. No fee for any of these that I believe. I could be wrong, but got Tom Hutton on the 77 tops and 80 tops. I had this card for a while, and for some reason, I don't know if I just didn't look it up or what, but I for some reason thought he didn't sign, and then I saw people getting it back, and then saw he was actually a really good signer, so I just sent him out and got him back. So 80 tops there and 77 tops. There's the back. Guess we'll read some of this. Tom did his usual professional job of starting, pinch hitting, and being defensive replacement for the Phillies. Oh, wow. He was a starting pitcher. Right? Starting pitcher? No, first base. I don't know. I'm all over the place today. So, he was starting, pinch hitting, and came off the bench all in the same year, it looks like. So, and it says, Babe Herman once hit a double play into a double play. I have no idea what that means. If anybody knows, put it in the comments, because I have no idea what that means. It says Tom Hutton won the Pacific Coast Batting League with a 352 average in Spoken. I have no idea. And Dodgers chain during 1971. I probably should know how to say that, but I don't. So forgive me for that. Next up, we have Tommy Green, who threw a no-hitter in, I believe, 1991 or 93. I can't remember which one it was. On a 95 Fleer Ultra. 94 Upper Deck. I always thought this design was unique because it had the big picture and then had a shrinked picture to the side of it. And a team name vertical. 94 tops. 93 tops. I think this was the last year of tops not having glossy cards. And then 1991 score. So 5 of 5, no fee from old Tommy Green. I should probably start putting these up here. That way you guys know who we're getting back. If anybody just wants to skip to the end of the video, they'll be back there. Or some of them will be. So next up we have Gerald Young, 92 Pinnacle. Always like this Pinnacle design. It's I've always been a fan of black borders, even though they get damaged pretty easily, or show wear easily, I should say. 92 Pinnacle with his number down there, 88 score, and 1990 Upper Deck. Looks like dropping a bunt there. Probably looks like it's going back to the pitcher, the way he's looking. So 3-3, no fee there, from Gerald Young. That was a pretty quick return as well. So next up, I'm gonna give a shout out to Matt Bowler. I think this was the last TTM field he sent me that I've gotten back. This was a little bit longer than his usual returns. It was like 30 days almost. Claude Osteen on the 71 tops. 72 tops in action with a 3-time All-Star inscription. And then 75 tops with that amazing airbrushed hat. It looks like somebody tried to draw it on a piece of paper, and then they just slapped it on there. Claude Osteen, Southpaw. I think his rookie's like 59 tops, even though he was in the league for like 2 years before that, I think. Yeah, 57 and then didn't play in 58 and then came back in 59. So Claude Osteen, 3-3, no fee. If anybody has questions about the addresses, I don't think I mentioned this before. I get all of them from Sports Card Forum. It's been very reliable to me. I think I've only ever had like 2 return to senders, and one of them, I don't even know what I was thinking. I just used like a 5-year-old address. I have no idea what I was doing there, but yeah, it's been pretty effective for me so far. So next up, we got Al Hrabosky on a 89 Pacific Legends, I think. Baseball Legends. I think this was made by Pacific, right? Yeah, Pacific. I only got like maybe 2 or 3 of these. Got 81 tops signed up there on his hat. 86 tops with a batting helmet. Looks like he's about to go hit. 80 tops there. Kind of looks frustrated, honestly. Mad Hungarian himself. And then 81 Donruss up there on the hat. I don't know how he was pitching in a full beard. I mean, I know he had to get pretty warm during the summer. Just pitching with a full-on beard. I don't know how he did it. So 5 of 5 there. No fee from Al Hrabosky. Helps with the, or not helps, does the post and pregame shows for the St. Louis Cardinals. I think he used to do color commentating or radio broadcast. I'm not sure. I don't think he did, but he very well could have. Next up, we have Bill Swift on another 92 Pinnacle. Got 95 Fleer Ultra, signed Old in black. 95 Pinnacle. This Pinnacle is kind of like a stadium club design, almost. Upper Deck from 93, I believe. Yes, no. 92. 92 Upper Deck, and 94 tops. Signed all in black. 5 of 5, no fee. I usually don't send 5 unless they have recent records of 5 plus. Like Al Hrabosky, I think I only had 5 cards left, and so I just sent them all at once. I told him he could keep them because I already had the 80 tops. I told him he could keep it if he wanted, but he did not. So this is the last return of the video. Got Bob Tewksbury on the 87 tops. This is, I guess you could consider it his rookie card, although he had an 86 traded rookie. So 87 was the first in-pack card he had. 86 traded was his first tops card. So got not Upper Deck, Stadium Club from, I believe this is 97. Yeah, 97 Upper Deck. His name's kind of raised. I don't know if the camera won't probably show it. But this little part here is like a little raised up, kind of like what's those, like in-action cards, or I can't remember what those were, but they were like the bubbled out ones, like the late 80s, early 90s. Got Bob Tewksbury on a Stadium Club, 94 tops. And then a 83, not 83, well, I'm all over the place. I apologize. 93 Donruss. Where is it? This one looks the best, in my opinion. That one, probably a change up there, looks like, just the way his fingers are. That was another quick return. I think it was maybe about 2 weeks for that one. And then I asked him a couple questions. Favorite memory from your career? He said first major league win in April 11th, 1986. I asked him his favorite or least favorite card of yours. He said all of them because I got a baseball card, which was a childhood dream. So, unique answer there. I know if I had a baseball card, I would be very, very happy about it. Probably have like 100 of them at least. I said, how much fan mail do you get each week? He said, that's a great question. 20 to 30 a week. So roughly 6 days a week. He's getting about 5 returns or 5 requests a day, give or take. So that'll do it for this video, everybody. Another long video. I tried to keep them short, but I just talk a lot just because nobody I know besides my mom really knows like what I'm talking about if I start going on about cards and stuff. So when I make YouTube videos, I just like to talk because nobody else would really understand what I'm talking about, except for you guys. So Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy Easter, by the way. Hopefully everybody has a nice Easter dinner or lunch, whatever you're doing. And hopefully everybody's been enjoying baseball. So with that, I'll let everybody go. And until next time, see ya.